Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Thanks for joining us for some of the top stories and weather on this Tuesday. I'm Tiffany Lee.
And I'm Joe Ellison. Fayetteville police are investigating a bank robbery at the United Bank near Joyce Boulevard and Mall Avenue. Investigators say the suspect got away with cash and is said to have showed a suspicious item on the counter that he claimed was an explosive when he demanded money. Police say the suspect had tan skin. He was wearing an orange hoodie, black baseball cap, and possibly has tattoos on his hands. He is considered armed and dangerous. If you have any information that could assist Fayetteville police, you're asked to give them a call. Of course, we'll bring you any updates at 5newsonline.com. And lawmakers are back at the Capitol for day 2 of a special session.
On the to-do list, setting a budget for game and fish next year and possible tax cuts.
First, that income tax proposal moves to the Senate floor. As the bill stands now, income taxes would be cut by 0.5% for anyone who makes more than $25,000 a year, and anyone who makes more than $90,000 gets even more of a tax break. This would use about $320 million each year.
While some legislators support the cuts, others want those funds to stay within the state government.
$5,000, anyone below that's already paying a reduced rate below the 3.9%, and so when you're cutting that top rate, it's going to help everyone down to $25,000.
We don't meet the needs. Many people who need mental health services end up in prison or end up homeless. So how can we justify letting go of that revenue before we fix those kinds of problems?
The Senate will vote on that possible income tax cut today. If passed, tax cuts would retroactively apply to the beginning of this year.
Meanwhile, today's special session also brings lawmakers one step closer to funding the Game and Fish Commission, which has to happen before the end of the month to keep the department, including your hunting and fishing licenses, running.
And today is special election day in Oklahoma. Voters already cast ballots on their party's presidential nominees and in other federal races. Today, they'll vote on state and local races. You can find details about polling locations where you live and links to sample ballots on our website, 5newsonline.com. Well, we'll get to more news in just a bit.
Yeah, but first, let's get a check of that weather today with Zach. Hey, Zach.
Hey, ladies, temperatures today, not too bad. Overall seasonal for this time of year. A lot of 80s up to a few low 90s in the River Valley, and we do have a chance of a stray shower. Saw a few pop-up showers yesterday, literally a few. We'll see a few more today. A low-end chance, but the chance is there. Overall, again, it's mostly just tracking seasonal temperatures, some scattered clouds and some breezy conditions. The breeze making it more comfortable outside. Gusts around 25 miles per hour for northwest Arkansas. Gusts will be around 20 miles per hour in the River Valley today. 85 to 88 is where we'll mostly be. Northwest Arkansas will be up to the upper 80s already in the River Valley by early afternoon. We'll top out near 90, maybe even 91 degrees in our maybe a warmer spot or two in the River Valley. We'll stay here again as we go into Wednesday. Then the heat starts to crank back up Thursday into the weekend. We'll be talking about that all week long.
Well, the Arkansas Department of Transportation is about to repave Towson Avenue in Fort Smith. It's a road that sees thousands of drivers every day.
5 News reporter Lauren Spencer talked with the local business owner on the street who says it's very much needed.
Not the epicenter that it used to be 50 years ago, but it still has a lot of history.
Towson Avenue is one of the oldest and busiest streets in the city. And with time comes wear and tear.
The roadway is worn down, and so we're going to get in there and basically replace the entire roadway.
RDOT expects this repaving to start in the beginning of next month and last throughout the month, with crews working overnight.
When the traffic is less, you're home from work already, less of a problem for people.
RDOT says that 20,000 people travel across Towson every single day. And local businesses say that this project is a long time coming.
It's the oldest restaurant in Fort Smith. Literally, we are a piece of history here.
Ed Walkers has seen it all, or at least 80 years of Towson Avenue, says owner Ted Cerna.
It has had its days. There's just tons and tons of traffic. Rogers Avenue gets all the attention. You know, Towson Avenue needs a little love too.
The famous drive-in flips burgers until midnight, so the project somewhat concerns Cerna.
It'll be a big deal. You know, there's some inconvenience, and hopefully people will, you know, take the little extra effort that they have to do to get to us.
But he knows the road his restaurant sits on deserves it. It was last repaved around 16 years ago.
Not going to enjoy all of it, but looking forward to them, giving it some much needed attention.
And he's looking for the positives for his customers when things return back to normal.
I know that everybody that travels on Towson after that won't have to worry about getting a front end alignment on their car after hitting potholes anymore.
In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us here for the latest news and weather where you live.
You can find us right back here tomorrow for more. Have a great day.